Hello friends and welcome to Iron Lung. My name is Mo, and in hindsight I should probably have played this game before the movie came out. Full disclosure, I have seen the Iron Lung movie as directed by and starring Markiplier, but I've never played the game, and I thought, if not now, when? So let's play Iron Lung together, guys. Let's jump into Iron Lung. Decades ago, every known star and habitable planet vanished, leaving only those who were on space stations or starships. This event became known as the Quiet Rapture. With supplies dwindling and infrastructure crumbling, survivors are searching for any trace of natural resources in a universe of barren moons, lit by the ghost light of vanished stars. One such moon holds a strange anomaly, an ocean of blood. You are a convict, tasked with exploring this anomaly in a makeshift submarine nicknamed the Iron Lung. It was not designed for this depth, so you will be welded inside and the forward window will be closed. There was no time for training. If successful, you earn your freedom.
Beginning at descent. Cruising depth in roughly 40 seconds. Stand by.
40 seconds. I'm standing by. I wish I was
I'm
sitting.
seeing some voltage irregularities in the instruments, so keep an eye out for sparks or flames or anything like that.
Why would there be flames? Why would there be flame? What is the engine running on?
Depth. The hull's feeling it, but it's still holding strong.
Yeah, you say it's holding strong, but I see a leak. Oh, there goes my port shielding. I'm swimming blind.
We're starting to lose radio signal. You'll be at cruise depth soon, so receive and be careful. You're on your own. Good.
And we're in, ladies and gentlemen. WADS moves, mouse 1 interacts, tab to map, B for briefing, and ooh. Sensitivity is kind of high. Can I change that? Nah, nope, I don't want to quit the game. Okay, I guess it's just, I'm just gonna deal with that, all right? I've got a, ooh. I got my fire extinguisher for if there's a Hi. I've discovered, and I've immediately, by doing the age-old gamer technique of just turning immediately around, I have discovered a paper. This is not an expedition. It is an execution. When they put you in here, they don't want you to return. And even if you do, and even if they keep their promises, what freedom waits for you? A few dying ships in a sea of dead stars? If there is still hope, it lies beyond the veil. Hope in this void is as illusionary as the starlight. I will choose to breathe my last here at the bottom of an ocean, unseen, unheard, and uncontrolled. They will get their execution. I will get my freedom. What does that mean? Did we write this? Now, I told you guys, I've seen the movie, but I've not played the game. And I'm walking into this expecting that there are differences between the game and the movie. So there's a lot of stuff that I might maybe have spoiled for me, but also haven't played the game. I don't know. I imagine this activates this panel. There you go. I've got some stringy bits of branches, sticks, twigs, you know, whatever it might be. We've got zeros. We've got coordinates, X, Y, 182, 116, which I imagine, hover mouse over nodes for more info. Oh, I see, okay. What is A? Okay, X and Y, I can figure, what is A? I don't think I can change my depth. A's gotta be this. My facing? Oh, A for like angle. Oh, yeah. Okay. So where am I? 182, 116? 182, 116. I'm about here. I'm at the very, very southwestern corner of everything. So I moved a little bit to presumably the right. So I'm gonna move a little bit presumably to the left and hope for the best. Is there anything else I can interact with? Any of these valves? This light, perhaps? The fact that they give me one single light in this submarine, like they really don't want me to see what I'm doing. I know that like they welded me in here and that this submarine's not built for this depth and this whole thing just reeks of a rush job, but like they really don't seem to care if I survive, considering that they need me down here for whatever. COI Informational Terminal. This is a local database. Be sure to update before each descent. Last updated today, 5378. Okay. Query. Hello. Greetings. Hello world. Do the old programmer thing? No. I think we saw Markiplier do password 1. Query, unknown query. I don't know. COI. Oh, the consolidation of iron. Ladies and gentlemen, we're in. We're in. The consolidation of iron, or COI, is a brotherhood of 3 space stations and 2 spacecrafts found on the principle of collectivism and ruled by the popular vote of all citizens, numbering 257 at the time of this entry. That's not a lot of people. Its name comes from the iron and steel materials its 2 main stations are constructed from, and the principle of unity and togetherness in the face of menace from other surrounding stations, such as Eden. Leave it to mankind to have like a couple hundred people left in possibly all of existence and still find conflict. Leave it to us. Eden is yellow. Eden? Space Station Eden is the largest man-made structure that still exists in the wake of the Quiet Rapture. It was formerly the main station for Mars, and the populace still maintain a strong sense of Martian patriotism and independence, making them a constant threat to the sanctity and security of COI. It has a current population of 468 and has the only known remaining trees in its interior garden. The COI considers Eden a threat to all collective well-being after their attack on Filament Station. All right, there's some stuff here that okay, kind of like the movie, Filament Station, Eden, okay. I don't remember COI, but it might have been in there. I just don't remember. The Quiet Rapture. In 357 EIC, without any prior warning, radio contact with our respective planets was suddenly cut. Nobody can recall having visual contact with any planets when the incident occurred, or experiencing any other unusual phenomena, so it's uncertain what exactly might have happened. Upon investigation, it was observed independently by several stations that where there had previously been planets, nothing remained. Further investigation over the following months revealed that all known planets with sentient life, flora and fauna, a habitable atmosphere, or any sort of natural resources were likewise gone, along with all known stars. The only celestial bodies that have been found since are either uninhabitable moons or asteroids. Many theories have been proposed for this disaster, including religious interpretations of it as a literal rapture, some unknown quantum anomaly, or something more cosmic and sinister. There are no concrete answers yet. What is the EIC? The Epoch of Interplanetary Colonization. Epoch of Interplanetary Colonization, or EIC, is an interstellar calendar standardization adopted with the establishment of the first off-Earth colony on Mars in 1992. AD, 0 EIC. 1992? Okay, so this is an alternate timeline. It was and is the predominant calendar used throughout the known galaxy, although before the Quiet Rapture, many debated switching over to a more standardized measure of years. IMC, or Interstellar Martian Calendar, was especially popular owing to a large population residing on Mars. After the Quiet Rapture, all stations and Starship alliances still use EIC, aside from Eden, which uses IMC. Okay, so this is kind of like a Mars rivalry against basically everybody else. The IMC. Interstellar Martian Calendar, known commonly as IMC, the Interstellar Martian Calendar is an alternative to the more widely used EIC. It was poised to be officially adopted by Mars before the Quiet Rapture. Whereas EIC is based on the rotation of Earth, IMC is based on the rotation of Mars, meaning that 1 year in IMC is about 1.88 years in IMC. Okay, that's a typo. 1 year in IMC is about 1.88 years in IMC? That's not right. That's not possible. Currently, only Eden, a former Martian space station, uses IMC. Tell me about Mars. The fourth planet from the sun and the site first off-Earth colony in 1992 AD, 0 EIC. Mars was most populated planet in the solar system before the quiet rapture. Mars is more populated than Earth? What happened to Earth? Surpassing Earth in 143 EIC. It took 143 EIC years. Either billions of people on Mars or something horrible happened to Earth, and I don't know which. Now all that remains of Mars's former glory is the Eden Space Station. Tell me about Filament Station. Filament Station was the fourth and largest space station in the COI until 362 EIC, when tensions between the COI and Eden erupted in a 9-day battle on the station. The conflict battle ended unresolved when Eden troops resorted to sabotaging the station's reactor. There's a few typos in here. Reactor, resulting in a critical breach. The breach left Filament Station uninhabitable due to high levels of radiation, and it has sat empty since. Prisoners taken during the conflict have been undergoing conviction realization in the years since, with the final ones expected to repay their debts and integrate into COI society by 381 EIC, which is quite a bit of time from now. That's like, yeah, 19 years in EIC years. Tell me about this, this might be us. Conviction realization. A humane form of criminal justice used by the COI where crimes are repaid by rendering service to the general collective. Often this is by performing surveys, maintenance, or other similarly beneficial tasks. Redacted. We are deep in this. So we might have been one of the Eden prisoners, which means we were involved in the reactor stuff. I don't know what else to try. We're in the let's try Iron Lung. Yes! Entry, the SM-13, one of 4 in-service underwater crafts fashioned by the COI for use in conviction realization in the blood oceans. It is designed for deep liquid photography and analysis. Redacted. All rumors of the SM-13 and similar crafts being used for so-called mob justice by way of forced suffocation or otherwise have been proven false. So that would feed into the whole idea that really this is an execution. We're being forced to go down here as like we will not be free. We're going down here to do a few mundane tasks for the COI, but we're not expected to come back up, which is why this whole thing's a rush job and we're welded in. Like, they're not recovering the ship, right? That's the idea. We're just down here to die, forced suffocation. They're just claiming it's false, right? But also this is coming from the point of view of the COI. So I feel like the Eden people might have some disagreements with this. We have blood oceans is in yellow, so let's try that. An unexplained phenomenon that has been identified on 4 separate moons since the quiet rapture moon at AT5, the moon Z8, are the most notable locations as they are under the control of the COI. Enough research has been conducted on the blood itself to determine that it is indeed human blood, but we have not discovered where it comes from or how it keeps its liquid form. The ocean on AT5 is of particular interest because redacted. Oh boy, is that where we are? Moon AT, I can't do a dash. AT5? This entry is redacted. See blood oceans for more information. Okay. How about Moon Z8? The site of one of 4 known blood oceans and one of 2 such moons under the control of the COI. So there are 2 other blood ocean moons, or at least blood oceans, that aren't in COI control. So are they under Eden control or something else? Moon Z8 has historically been used for the realization of COI convictions until the discovery of Moon AT5. Okay. Oh, so how long have we, actually what year is it now? How long have we been in prison before being sent to Moon AT5 if they've already been using Z8 for a while? Okay. What'd they call us, the SM-13? The SM-13, yeah. Yeah. That's the Iron Lung. Other similar vessels, SM-12? SM-11, SM-10, SM-9, SM-8, SM-8! Hopefully they don't redact this before updating the database. Oh, okay, this is a message. What most people don't understand is that not all subs are built equal. The SM-8 isn't a burner sub. It really is for exploring and surveying blood oceans. If they send you down in the Iron Lung, they don't give a fuck about if you come back or if the sub comes back, because it's a pile of garbage and you're a piece of shit. You come back with photos, great. You sit down there and suffocate quietly, even better. But if they send the SM-8 down, one of the scientists is piloting, and they all expect them to return. And now the SM-8 is in the blood ocean in pieces. No, not hit a rock pieces or sprung a leak pieces. It looks like something tore it up. The weirdest thing is that nobody else seems surprised. We might have found the first planetary life since the Rapture, and they're acting like it's no big deal. I know you're next in line for realization in the Iron Lung, and usually that means you won't be seeing the stars again. But they don't have a SM-8 anymore. They have 3 burner subs and a lot of curiosity about AT-5. And maybe that means you have a chance. Do you think this is the person that wrote that note about this being their execution or whatever? Hang on, what about the other SMs? I'm out of ideas. I'm out of ideas. I don't know what else to try. Maybe we'll think of something. Oh, here's our briefing. 2 weeks ago, we conducted an exploration of Moon AT-5 for the first time since the Quiet Rapture, leading to the discovery of a 4th blood ocean. A trench beneath the ocean surface has several points of interest. Your task is to photograph these points of interest with the SM-13's forward camera. Photos must be taken within 2 units of the specified position and 10 degrees of the specified angle. You can also use the camera to help with navigation. Only photos taken at the specified points of interest will be saved. Since you can't navigate by sight, pay attention to your coordinates and consult the map. The proximity indicators next to the sub controls will trigger if you're getting close to an obstacle. Good luck. So that was a massive lore dump that we just flew through. Like, oh, I should probably look at my map. How far up here should I go? About 200-ish? That was a massive lore dump I just experienced right here at the very beginning with a lot of conflicting information. So maybe the COI is sending me down here. They don't care if I survive. They truly do not. Do they need to recover the vessel with the pictures, or is it like wireless? No, they need the sub for the picture, surely. But now we also know something about the SM-8 possibly being down here, torn into pieces. Keep an eye open for that, perhaps. How far over do I need to go? I need to go to 322. Apparently there also might be, okay, that's an indicator. I don't think I'm gonna hit a wall. 218, I'm like, okay, I'm looking at this wall right here. I should pass it safely. I should be okay. I know how to read a map. I know how to use coordinates. I used to play with GPSs, not like the one on your phone, but like GPSs when I was a kid, like the old style, like you're making your own map and waypoints and stuff. I used to do that as a kid, out camping with my family. Gotta go to like 186, thereabouts. I don't like the, every now and again, a drip of blood. I mean, we were explicitly told that this vessel is not made to go to this depth. So honestly, the likelihood of survival is just not good. It's just not good. I don't know how welding me in here actually makes the vessel any safer, and I don't think it does. I don't think it makes it any better at all. Oh, look at that. I've got some pillars of bone, teeth, claws, something. I got some sort of ancient alien pillars. I almost said pyramid. It's not a pyramid. Pillars. Well, that's check marks. Sick. So I gotta go to 378, 263. And I'm about facing the right direction. 378, was it? Wait, shouldn't I be running straight into, if I just go straight forward, shouldn't I be running straight into them? Oh, yeah? Am I allowed to pass through? I don't have an indicator. Can I hit that? Is that chill? I guess that's chill. Are they ghosts? Are they real? All right, I've got a little bit of an indicator on my right. I might be getting close to a wall, so let's just kind of... I do hear what sounds like a whale song. Do we have blood whales? We've got the blood whale out there. 378, 263. 378, 260. I'm on the right path here. I'm going a little bit too far wide. I need to go like that. That's just about for 378. I need to go a little bit further downish to get to 263, but like, I could probably see what I need to take a picture of. What angle do I need? 50, Captain! I mean, we're doing great, actually. We've got one photo down. We're about to take our second photo. We're doing a splendid job, I think. We might just survive this, you know? If I'm quick, if I'm in and out. What am I looking at? It's some more of those pillars, but what is this thing behind it? You see what I'm seeing? You see what I'm seeing? Like a fuzzball. Can I get a little bit closer? It's like a weird fuzzy. It's like a weird fuzzy. I don't know, maybe I'm just crazy. We got a check mark though. All right. We gotta go northwest though and thread this gap. Ooh. Yeah. I see spindles. Everything is awesome. Everything is good. You gotta keep optimistic. You gotta keep positive when you find yourself in
Oxygen notification.
I'm trying to stay positive. Am I on a for real timer? 259,406. I don't know. 259,406. If I'm on like a for real timer, I gotta get a move on. I have so many pictures to take and I'm at like 3/4 air. What'd I even say just now? 259, I got a wall coming up. But I need to go that way. How do I have a wall coming up? I must be at about that bump somewhere. Do you hear that? Something's moving around out there. Something's moving around out there. When I was moving and I heard slushing, it didn't seem like that big a deal, but now that I'm not moving and I hear slushing, it feels like a big deal. We're like right there. What's the angle that I need? 296? Something's sloshing around out there, dude. And we're about to find out what. Maybe. I've got some like Beetlejuice tendrils. I don't like that. What is that? Gross. It looks like, doesn't it look like eyeball and a jagged little jaw? What is this? This looks like tendrils you'd see out of like Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice. Check. I don't know if I want to go through this mystery patch. I don't know if that's something I want to do. Oh, no. Wait, hello. It beeped and then stopped. Hello? Oh no, yeah, there's a wall there. Okay, maybe I'm just at the very cusp of. Oh. Well, I don't want to hit that. I'm kind of vibe swimming right now through the blood ocean. I'm just on pure vibes right now. We should be free though. We should be down here now, and I need to go to. Free is such a wrong word to use for this. I need to go to 375, 325. Oops. I need to start heading this way now. I hear you, blood whale. Maybe I'm gonna be, what was the captain's name? Captain, that hunted down the white whale? Captain Ahab? Ahab, I think it was Ahab. I need to get to Y325 is what I need to do. 325, and then I can just swing straight right, and I should be A-okay. I am in the clear, Captain. Hello, everybody. This is your captain speaking. We are I would like to welcome you aboard the Iron Lung. We will be departing several minutes ago, and we are well on our way to finding our... Christ, what was that? Jesus, you scared me. My skin crawled. I didn't shout or scream or shout and let it all out. I didn't scream or shout, but you scared me. 560, 277 is what we're shooting. Oops, is what we're shooting. We're right in between, this like narrow gap, so I'm not too worried about that flashing at me. I'm not worried about that. I know where we're at, like by vibes and coordinates. God, it would actually be in my opinion. There are people that do this for real, obviously. It'd be such a nightmare to have to navigate and live aboard a submarine because people do that. They live on submarines for days to weeks to months at a time, especially like the military submarines and stuff like that. Because I just imagine it would be probably not quite this bad, don't get me wrong, but like still confined spaces. You're still not seeing the sun very often. You know that you're surrounded by miles of ocean, you know? 560 and 277, I gotta go down a bit. I'm not like particular, what is that? Is that supposed to be metal screeching or is that just music? I don't. What is that? I want to turn to look at it. What was that? There was not a wall there. There was no wall. I was literally moving well away from. There's nothing there. Good. 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 Whatever it was moving fast because it was there and then it was gone. What was I even talking about? Something about not being afraid of oceans. I'm not actually like afraid of oceans and water, but I mean, a mysterious blood ocean might be, might be the exception. I'm at the Y that I need, 560. Oh, okay, I actually overshot it a little bit. It's over here somewhere. 270 is what we want to go straight left. 560 or 560 something, 560. You have to be pretty close, 43 angle. You have to be pretty close because they said within like what, 2 units or something? Within 10 degrees is pretty generous, but. I don't know if I should be doing something about that steam leak. Hello? This looks like another pillar like forming like some sort of portal or archway, but hello? Hello, a giant gaping fish mouth, man? Blobfish? Giant blobfish. That must have been what deeks. That must have been what that was, right? I see you. That's a big old fish. That's a big old fish. Is it big enough to swallow? I don't think so. I don't think it's big enough to deal with our sub. I think our sub might be bigger. So we do definitely have blood life, which, I mean, we kind of expected. We kind of expected that. This wasn't gonna be just a lifeless planet, was it? It just wasn't gonna be. It does kind of beg the question though, like, if you've got life, it's gotta be eating something. Cause they're clearly not photosynthetic if they're living in a blood ocean, right? Like, I can't imagine there's any. We still good? Do I have anything else I can click on? I don't think so. I heard a clang. Anyway, so it's like, are you eating plant life? And then where's the plant life getting its nutrients? The blood? I guess you could do that. You could have some herbivorous fish down here and the plants are getting all their nutrients from the ocean itself. Because blood has got a bunch of nutrients in it, right? Iron and that's the other thing. Speaking of iron, we're in the iron lung. And what's in a lot of blood? Like what is in blood? Iron. Iron, oxygen, other trace ingredients, I'm sure, like nitrogen and stuff, I'm sure, but it just makes you wonder, for a fish to be that big though, would it be preying on some other, oops, what was it, 197? Oh, I gotta back it up. And then what angle? Like, how do you have a whole ecosystem down here? How is that possible? And I guess that's what we're trying to find out, I guess, with our pictures. 55, right? Yeah. Another picture? Are we gonna get another picture of the blobfish? Oh, sorry. My mouse, very sensitive. We've got a skeleton. See, this looks bigger than the blobfish. Look at that skull. Hang on, let's swing a little bit, left a little bit. Let's take a look at that skull. Did it just open more? Also, I feel like I didn't move to the left very much. Did it just open a bit more? Am I insane? I think I'm crazy. I think I'm crazy. Also, I feel like I'm not turning enough to get a good look at this thing. Look at it! It's got kind of a dinosaur vibe. It's got kind of a T-Rex skull vibe. He's kind of cute, look at him. He's kind of cute when you're not terrified for your life. All right. Well, that's that one. Easy. This one's gonna be a bit of a pain in the butt to get to because I got this tiny little gap we gotta get to. I'm gonna shoot for about what looks like 760 by about 220. 760, 220 is what I'm kind of shooting for. Come on, mouse. I should be at about 220 right now, and then we gotta shoot for 760. Let me get to 90 degrees. And then we just have to be mindful of the gap. We gotta make sure we don't hit any of the walls, any of the edges there, and we should be A-okay. We should probably go get like a good look at the walls. Like, are we dealing with like rock walls? Is it rock down here? We should actually, next time we get a good ding 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 on our indicator here, we should get a good look at the walls. And here's, there's a wall smack dab in front of us. So speaking of that, let's take a look, shall we? Huh. It looks a lot less like a wall and more like a forest. It kind of looks like a forest of skulls, doesn't it? Do you see that? Like if you really enhance on like the little bits and bobs, it kind of looks like it's a thing, maybe a tendril or something. It kind of looks like weird trees, right? I'm kind of imagining the XCOM 2 logo where they have like the giant like skull or alien or whatever made out of human skulls or whatever. That's just kind of like what the vibe I'm getting. And knowing that all the blood is apparently human blood, it just makes me wonder. If everybody got raptured, did they get raptured to the blood moons and turned into blood sacks? I don't know why or how. All right, yeah, we gotta thread this. We just gotta be very careful. Famous last words, we gotta be careful. I think I ran into a wall. Why is it digging faster? I should be getting further away from it. What do you mean? I should be going away from it. We're gonna go just straight north because that's beeping way too much. Stop. Stop it. Okay, now there's a wall directly in front of me. I expected that. Why is there... Oh, God. What is the shape of this thing? How am I... There is a lip here that we might be getting close to, but there shouldn't have been a thing on my left that close if so. All right, it's fine. We'll vibe. It's fine. We're vibing. Why are we... If we know, going back to like the note that we read, why are we even taking the photo? Oh, I guess there's a chance. I was gonna say, if we know we're just down here to die anyway, why are we even bothering? I'm trying to shoot for 864, okay, on the X, so I still got lots of X to go, all right. I was gonna say, why are we even doing this? But I mean, I guess what else is there to do? It's not like we can just ask to come back up. I think because like Markiplier in the movie kind of does that, right? Like, I want to go back up or whatever. Like, he's actually got someone to talk to. In the game though, so far, like literally as we got to this depth, we were told over the intercom, like, you're out of range. So no one's gonna talk to us and we can't talk to anybody. Like, we're just isolated, alone, on our own, probably to die. So if you're, stop. 259, aha. I get a little bit closer. Hello? What is that sound? Hang on, I wanna get to 258. There, we're there. I am surrounded on all sides. What angle do we need? 209? Okay, this is sketch. This is sketchy. Very sketch, much sketch. It's kind of like a wall with like holes in it. Kind of like we just found the bottom of a skyscraper or something. I don't know what this like road looking thing, does this count? It counts. What am I looking at? It's like pods or something. Maybe I can, hang on. Swing this way a bit. Don't move forward though, just take a picture. Yeah, like we've got like a wall with holes in it, like perfectly square or rectangular holes. Kind of like it used to be a city or building or something. And then we've got more of the weird wall stuff, which from this angle, that looks a lot more like a wall than a forest, so. All right, let's get out of here. I don't know if there's a lot to be gleaned from that, but it's some kind of structure, I feel like. That's what it seemed to me. I'm too far away, I think. There we go. Now the tricky part is getting back out. I had such a heck of a time getting in here. Now I gotta get out of here. How is there something to my right? We're fine. Okay. It's just a weird shaped wall. Oh God! I was so focused on that indicator. How dare you? Things have gotten so quiet and so safe feeling. I'm gonna avoid this little island. I don't wanna be any part of that. So we're gonna like swoop into here and then swoop out. Okay, we made it through. Hello? We've been hit. We've been rocked. Something's getting angry with us being down here. Wait, how did I get here already? What? Huh? Why 353? I'm about here. Because my X is 540. What? How did I get up here? I was over here, I was going this way, and now I'm up here? What? Wait, I was staring at these numbers the whole time. Wait, how did we? All right, that's interesting. I don't know how we got up here so quick. That's, ooh, stop moving forward. I'm at 550. Okay, yeah, I need to swing to the right a little bit. Little bit too far to the west, little bit too far. And now we should be in this sort of gap here. We need to shoot for 623, 520. Oh! That's not a wall. It's gone. Can I see it? I mean, I should have reacted faster. I don't think I would have been able to turn fast enough. I didn't react fast enough. Oh, it's gone. Something's out there. I mean, that's not really news to us. We've seen this before, but I was waiting for it to hit us. I was waiting for something to ram us. I mean, the fact that it hasn't hit us again, whatever's out there, I think it's just curious. I think there's just an alien fish that's very curious about us, wants to know what we're doing here, who we are, what we're about, you know? I think we've got just a very curious little guy out there, you know? What did it say, 63? God, my short-term memory loss, dude. See, that's a spine. That's more bones. That's more spine to like some kind of like really big critter, I reckon. Here, let's swing a little bit to the right. Yeah, that's like the end of it there. It goes from spine to sort of tenderly. So those like pillars that we saw before make me wonder if those were buried bones, like something had been down here for a long time. That's more of the spine. Do you think something lived here long before it became? Do you think there's anything over here we should check out? Should we go over there? Just more tendrils and a weird, perfectly black schmudge on our camera equipment. 643. We're like here. Oh, yep. We're up against the wall now, pretty much. Yeah, it's got more spindles. The spindles were worth a picture at the first node that we went to. Just a lot more spindles down here. All right, let's turn around. Let's get out of here.
Oxygen.
Oh man. All right, I was starting to hope that I wouldn't have to worry about the oxygen meter. I'm almost at the X coordinate that I've been like staring at this indicator for. I'm going for about 375X, and then I gotta go like basically straight up and shoot a gap. 370. Oop. I don't know. How is there something on my left? Wait, what's my Y? 517. Okay, so I'm like actually a little bit lower than I thought it was. But see, this is the gap that I was shooting for. It's a little unclear where the gap is, but it should be about there-ish. which I figured was about 375, maybe even 370. We're at 373, I'll take that. We need to aim ourselves straight north. So that's gonna be at 365/0. Or not 65, that's how many days are in a year, my bad. At about 0 there, that's pretty decent. Let's just head straight north and hope we don't run into a wall. We might have to course correct a little bit because the map is a little unclear. How do I know when I'm past it? If we get to like, oh, I gotta go way up. If I get to like Y650, oh, okay, I'm at 550. If I get to Y650, we've cleared it easily. All right, got a wall on my left, my right, but we should be good. Those are my direct left and direct right. They're beeping a lot, but not too bad. I believe. Have faith, have faith, have hope. We're in. I cleared it, I think. Okay, we can start swinging left, because I want to go, there's a thing here, but I want to go get this knocked out of the, well, do I want to go get this right now in case it auto-saves so I don't have to go through that again? Maybe. All right, never mind. We'll do it. 325, 741. I'll shoot for that. I'm gaming the system a little bit. Do you hear something? Is it getting bright? Oh my God, it's getting bright. I'm like, is it getting brighter in here? Why are you on fire? What? Why is it so hot in here? Where did the fire come from? Fire? What even caught fire? I should have used, you know, is my paper still there? My paper's still there. Any other fire? What even set itself on? There I am, like, is this a floor? Is this like a metallic floor, or am I like standing in like poop, like garbage? What even cut? How hot is it down here? Obviously the pressure is very high. That's why we're having like pressure leaks, right? I was like, do you hear that? Is it getting brighter in here? That was the most like, something is not right here, but I can't quite put my finger on it. I'm slightly off kilter, but I think we should be okay. What are we looking at all the way up here? More bones. That looks like, oh, that looks like it's huge. If that's a skull, that looks huge. Hold on, can we get a better look at that? I feel like that deep sea science exploration sub where you can see like live streams of them, which they're not actually down in the sub, they're like remotely controlling it from like the surface or whatever, but they'll like see something odd and they're like, oh, take a look at that or whatever. I don't remember what the vessel's called, but yeah, that's another skull. So we have like a bunch of skulls and bones of what appears to be very large dinosaur-like critters. I don't know if this is supposed to be a part of a rib cage or some sort of like long finger-like talons. I do need to go down into this, but is there anything up here? Like this is just a big old gap for a big old no reason, right? I don't know how far out we can actually reasonably see with these photos, but it does look like a whole load of nothing out here. All right, let's head back to this nonsense. The ambience is spoopy. I need to go to about 200. I'm threading the, saving progress. Oh, see, I was expecting, I'm threading this gap right here is where I'm at right now. We'll course correct south a little bit. Since I'm not getting an indicator, oh, I am getting an indicator on my south. It's a very narrow gap, so we should be about, hopefully in the middle of it, since the indicators are about even. When I get to X about 200, I think it was, I can swing south. Do you hear that? What is that? What is that sound? Wow, wow. What is that? Is that my sub? I hear something like an engine. I gotta go for 180, 576 is what we're shooting for. It's getting louder. Whatever it is, it's not me. It's whatever we're coming out to get. 180. What is that? Oh! What is that? It's a ferry. Hello? We're very close. actually, we should, yeah. Oh, we're vibrating. Oh, we're vibrating. Oh, we're vibrating. Do you see that? We're vibrating. Is it like a heat wave? Is this the source of the heat? Is this why we got fire? We're vibrating. 576. And I'm about 180, 184. My bad, 184. Get a better look at this thing. What is it? What if I touched it? Would that be a really bad idea? Would that be a really bad idea? What if I touch the butt? Oh, it's so crazy. Is that what yeah, that's what we were looking for. There's like, this is all like blurred out. Like we have no idea. Like this is just a complete mystery. What? It's just a source. It's just a rift. All right, we gotta get out of here. Gotta get out of here before we like explode. Maybe that is like a rift in space. Maybe that's how this blood ocean filled up with blood. Or maybe that's how things got raptured to this location. Right? Like it all had to, if it wasn't here before, it had to get here somehow. Ooh! Okay. Mysterious. There's a little alcove here too. I don't know if I should go check that out. We're looking for about a Y coordinate of like 660, which is what I'm just about at. And then I gotta swing to the right and hope we don't hit the walls on the way out. It's a narrow, okay, we're saving our progress, nice. I could turn around and touch it now. I could. I think I somehow avoided X300. Oh wow, we blasted through that. Sick. Okay, so I can actually swing upwards. We're shooting for, there's one last picture to take, but also so much more to see. And we didn't find the SM8, if the SM8 is out here. We haven't done that. I'm gonna shoot for about 500, 690. Oh, hello? Oh, picture, something's in front of me. Whoa! I got a picture of it. Oh, we're flickering. No, tighten the light. That was a big eyeball. It's not there anymore. Monster? Oh, no. What? Discoveries on Moon AT5 body, redact. Wait, if I type in monster, that actually comes up as discoveries on Moon AT5, but it's redact. Monster works? Creature? Oh my god. Okay, well, that is the direction I still want to go. At about 690 for the Y coordinate. I don't know what's on my right now. Okay, I should be getting close to this gap. That's what it is. All right, that's fine. Okay, yeah, I should be able to head pretty much just eastward until about 575, and then I can kind of like start heading north. We're flickering. We weren't built for this depth, let alone to be banged around by some kind of critter that probably very clearly doesn't want us here. How do I go up? How do I leave? How do I let them know that I've got everything? Bring me up, Scotty. How would they? That's not great for us. That's not good. That's not good. Oh, we gotta go up to this thing. What does it look like out here? Is it more of the same? It's more of the same. I didn't know if it'd be any different now that we're getting into like the belly of the beast or whatever we're dealing with right now. I'm at about 557. Okay, we can start swinging. How far is too far? X at just past 600. Gotta be careful. Oh, we got a leak. Oh, we've sprung a leak. Okay, we're not long for this world. We're not long for this world. We're not long for this world. We're leaking. How would they know that I got all the pictures? How would they know? How would imagine I get all the pictures, then what? Then how would they know? Where do I need to go all the way back? You know what I'm saying? Like, how would they know? How would they recover me? They aren't gonna. Now, at this point, we're doing this for our own information. This is just how we're choosing to go out. We're choosing to go out, trying to learn all that where are we at? 768? Oh, we're doing great. I mean, other than the fact that we're gonna die. Okay. A little bit too far. Other than the fact that we're chest deep in blood. Other than that small detail. Do I even go for this? Or like, what's over here? Do I even? It's a whole load of nothing out here. It's a whole load of nothing. It's a whole load of just bugger all, dude. I know I'm not like up against a wall or anything, but if there was something gonna be here, it wouldn't be like, well, it could be up against the wall. It could be here. I'm about here-ish. Ah, there's like nothing over here. I mean, it's not like anything was actually on the map to tell me something would be here. I'm just a crazy person. I hate to do it, but we're gonna have to go up this way. I'm gonna go up this stupid gap. I've come this far, I have to. All right, let's go at about 810, 840. Yeah, kind of behind. Oh, shnikes. Oh, shnikes. Easy does it. We gotta shoot for 675, 828, 675, 828. We're close, and yet so far. Oh, hit a wall. What? You gotta be. Oh, it's the eyeball again. Ah, it's the eyeball. It's the critter. Ooh. What if I had just rammed him instead of taking a picture? What if I had done it? What if I had just rammed it? What would that have done? Whatever's on our left shouldn't touch us. I looked at the map. I know what I'm doing. No more wall hits. No more. If you want me, you're gonna have to come and get me, Munts. You're gonna have to come and get me or wait until I suffocate. Stop. Do not hit that wall. I said about 775, but maybe there's, wait. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at it. Is that wall or is that something else? It's wall, okay. Just check it. Oh, my Steam explosions from before are gone. 675 and then straight north until we get to the horizon. Maybe a little bit like that. And at what? 828. Okay, we're almost there. Someone's on my left. Should be wall. 828. 820. 825. 26, 27. 828. 675. Oh, do you hear that? Something's squirming around out there. Something's squirming. I need 675. There's something smack in front of 295 is what I need to be, is what I'm supposed to look at. So that's actually right there. All right, now it's just our last. No, I had one more picture. I bet that last picture was the freaking submarine I was looking for. The SM-8, the SMATE. I just needed uno mas pictora. The expedition ultimately raised more questions than answers. Satellite images showed pieces of the SM-13 scattered all over the bottom of the trench, as though it had been torn apart by some huge beast. The wreckage cannot be reached at this time. No photographs have been recovered. The stars shine pale as bones. The moon is a lifeless corpse. Its ocean a gaping wound. The universe, what's left of it, is dying. But somewhere in the void, there must be hope.